Good morning, guys. We're off to pick up another temporary machine. This one is £10 and it's a Beko. 1400 spin, I think I know the model number. WMA641W or something like that. And you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film.
This is
Florence Ballard A3060.
Doors will open on the right-hand side.
Yes, you heard that right. There's another temporary machine. Literally, midnight last night, I was at work on a night shift and I just found it on Marketplace. It's from Feltham, which is near Heathrow Airport. Charlie will know where, washing machine guy will know what I'm speaking about. But there was also, for £50, there was a Zanussi ZWC1301 compact. But I was like, it was a little bit further out. This one's only about 5 miles. I was like, let's go for it. It's outside, they say it's working. I've tested this model at British Heart Foundation before, so I was like, let's go for it. It won't be coming in straight away because the 9530 has got to be filmed. But once I film that, I'll take the machine out, we'll bring the Beko in. We'll have a very productive day. Right, let's not waste any more time. It's about 20 minutes to drive there. Let's go. I'm going to do this because he wants more. Reverse. How does that still go up? Yeah, and once it's in now I can just sort of jiggle it about a bit.
Oh, you don't have a back. Oh, no, doors had this side at the back, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Also gets over that little ledge that's there. There we go. What's the rest of? Oh, that happens sometimes, yeah, I think. Yeah, so that's the reason I put all these things down anyway. So it just absorbs all that, just wrap it in that. Here you go, was that tenner for that one, was it?
Yeah.
Alright, there you go, mate. Alright, thank you very much.
I think you better go right from here, otherwise.
Round like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Trying to understand, thinking, is it a one-way system or something? I was thinking. That goes there. Back into the main road. Yeah, roundabout. Here we go, guys. Got it. Look at that. It's gonna be a nice machine to film. Right, now back onto the bloody A312 again. What's that? Okay, it hasn't thrown up. It just threw a light warning at me earlier. Let's go. Guys, she's a Beko WMA641W, so technically WMA64. There. This thing leaks water. There, see, still leaking a bit of water. I think he just finished using the machine, but we were only a tenner. Obviously, I will inspect the machine and see if there's anything else wrong. But like, even the cabinet itself. The only thing that's missing is the filter thing. I can get one of that. Little patches of rust here and there, but you know what? They're not even visible. So don't have to worry about that. Something's wrong with the seal there. Oh no, it's just the way it's sat. Yeah. Any gashes to the glass? We obviously think that when we see it better. And the shock absorbers look good, I think. I don't know what motor that is. Could be a C-set motor, I don't know. Right. Here we go. Here she is. A Class 1400. They've only been using it 800, and look, Duo 40 they've been using it at. Right, here's the bit. Bearings are fine. Draw. A little bit manky, but not too bad. Oh, nothing a good clean work will do. Feet will work on that. So yeah, that'll be fine. Generally, it's lost the filter cover for it though. I can order a new one. Right, I'll get that in. I'll get onto the porch tomorrow. I'll film the machine coming in. Out in the front. I'm just going to have a little inspection of the. Let me just get rid of some of these little webs here. Inspection of the brushes. See how they are. Get off my hand. Oh, little webs. There's loads of sound insulation in this. But there's a nice cover around the motor too. Right, take note of how these are if we need to replace them. I hope not though. It'd be nice to get one we don't need to do the brushes on. But we knew with the other one there was. How? No, these motor covers. Sorry, I'm about to do that to it. Oh god. They are worn right down. Do I have any spare ones? They are worn right down to the bone, they are. Like, you probably wouldn't even get a spin out of that. Right, so that's the first thing we know. We also know it needs a new filter cover. It's a bit hard to find one for this range. Right, well, I'll order those tonight. Or now. New brushes have been ordered, as well as a 6-pack of GC brushes for the hot point. So we'll put some bleach in here. He says we can't do some cleaning. The suspension is like rock solid on this thing, so that's a good sign. Because just a straight up boil wash with kill rock and whatnot and dishwasher tablets is not going to be enough to just get that out. Might actually have to use the toothbrush for that because that seal's very tight. The seal is mank. Like, you just got to look at that and tell you. So we can knock this dirt loose and we'll look at how we get into service mode on this. Might get up to 90 degrees and see if we can fire it into a spin. Probably won't be as effective as. God, it stinks. Definitely been using that on quick. It was also only on 800 RPM, so it's like it. Can't really get it to sit there. Do what I can. Bit up here I've got to get as well, because that will likely. A lot of it's surface mould though, which is good. There's also like a powdery sort of substance on it. It's like it's coming off whatever it is. See there. Word of warning, if you're eating, please put down whatever you're eating now. And do not watch. If you want to eat, do not watch any further. What in the hell? That is like a solid lump. What? Oh, that's even making me want to throw up. Oh my. I wonder if this machine stopped working. That's what it is. Oh no. What? Has he been trying to mix wallpaper paste in there? Stinks. Someone can't look after their machine. I was going to wash this out. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like a Wolves Viennetta.
What's that?
I said the way it's coming out, it looks like a Wolves Viennetta. God. You smell it?
No, it doesn't look that. It doesn't stink.
I want to get rid of it for a tenner. Hoping the hot water will do that. Where's the this one? That's like solid mass. Look at that. I don't even know what that is. It's all coming out now. I always know Beko's are having this annoying bit here. So annoyingly, I only kept one brush from the old one. It's a green holder, so I thought, shame. Because the old one also got damaged, and then the board went. We probably think the motor brush has killed it off. So I've looked at the way they sit in. What we'll do is see how they all sit in. If we put the machine on the spin and I'll lie the machine down, it doesn't sound like, we'll quickly change the brushes out. That's it, nice boiling hot water now. That bleach is outside. What I've done is put some bleach on that, and I've just, look at that little black fabric condition of it there. Clean that. This just feels so satisfying, it does. The point is just to loosen all the dirt, so then when I put the machine on, washes it all in. What on earth they have been using in this machine? See, if we had a steam, I know people saying if you use a steam cleaner, but the thing is, like, I don't really ever get machines like this dirty. Nothing that this little bit of manual work does. Oh fuck. Jeez. Careful, it'll splatter on your face. lot of that cementy stuff is, but yeah, I think you definitely clean that out as much as you can. Right, I'll leave it like that. So that's what we've got now. Just got to try and clean that out. Unfortunately, I haven't got a way of squirting water into that. But what I might actually do is lean the machine back and just cannon water right into the thing and then just drop the hose on the floor. Right, do that. Turn this around. I've got the drain hose here, which seems to have some gunk coming out of it. Drop it on the floor there. And then turn it here. It's alright on the floor. And then lean it against the railings like that. That's it, like that. Tilt it back and just cannon hot water into that and let it drain out. Like. Right. And it's also good because it's sitting at the back and slowly going in, see? That's one way of doing that. I'll drop that down. And look, it should come out of there in a second. There's a blockage. No, nothing. Nothing yet, okay. Might need a bit more. But that's cleared a lot of it. I've given the machine a good bleach. I'm going to get the door off it now. I'm going to take the door apart. I'm going to do all these little bits that we can before the brushes arrive. That way then tomorrow the machine is just ready to be plugged in, tested and cleaned out. I hate removing doors like this though. These doors are the worst to remove with these stupid hinges. Right, anyway. Let's get all these off. Right apart, isn't it? Some antibacterial cleaner and spread it on the gentle side of this. I'll use glass cleaner on this. Just get the inner trim of the door. See all that mop, all that stuff you don't see visible to the naked eye. Like I said, it does not have to be absolutely 100% perfect, but it's just nice to have this bit cleaned up. Bit more aesthetically pleasing it is. Should be careful with that door latch. Bird. Bird is the word. Oh, I can hang that up there. This is the dirtiest bit. Day. Carbon brushes, these green ones are the same ones I fitted to the other Beko. They do come apart, but that's fine. So they're held in by a rubber band, as you see, not a clip. Just set it off. The end comes out. Now we just got to make sure these are seated correctly, because this is what happened with the other Beko. And the Zanussi is that these brushes can go on very different ways. So what I've done is taken a photo of the old one, how that's set. But also I've got better access to it. I'm gonna have to cut this off because, right. So we know that with C-set brushes, as you can hear in the background, I've got the 9530 running as well. So try and put it that way, and at those. Presses against the armature, but I will run like a test just to see if it has actually set correctly. There's a little tab that goes under. It's annoying because you know with these ones that they've got to go in on that knob. That's why I hate fitting Beko brushes, because they become a nightmare. It drives me mad, this does. Hang on, I'm going to come back when I've fitted it. We're in the kitchen now. The 9530 has just done her final wash of a dart wash, and that's currently in the Indesit right now. So I don't clean the machines until they get into the house, specifically for the reason that essentially, no antibacterial cleaner we use, because when you're doing stuff like carbon brush changes, your hands get really dirty. So like, I don't want to like clean a machine outside, only to then put like my grubby hands all over it again, and then have to repeat the same process coming back in. I do admit the machine looks very odd without the filter thing, but it's not affecting the performance of the machine. There is going to be some water coming out. I'm going to run this at 1000 for the bearings, I think. And turn that to spin only. I like this big push button here. Ready, start, pause, cancel. Quite nothing in the meter, is there? Yeah. Oh, it's all. Oh, no. Moving this over to the sink. So it's not stuff I want going through the meter. Yeah, that's the typical sound we get from these machines. It's going to be very loud and whiny. It's all quiet going the other way. Chug though, it's not. Nice chug. Oh, it does the same spin pattern as it. It does the same spin pattern as the old one. Yeah, it does the distribution both ways. It did take some fighting to get the brushes on in the end. These are the worst ones. I hate putting Beko brushes in. I remember the other one was just whiny as well. You need to bed in so it's going to be very loud. Oh, battery's like run out on the phone camera. Go on, spin. Oh, not bad at all. That's good acceleration. That's nice. Shaking a bit. Okay. Right, she's in the kitchen. She's done a few test spins. The carpet brushes were a little bit awkward at first, but I did the same thing with the Zanussi, sanded them down, and thus the machine is ready. So I ran it on a 1400, well, a couple of thousand spins first, then a 1400 spin. And we sound whiny, yes, but let's give the machine just wide at the back. A bit whiny, but nothing too serious. Right. Drain hose here. Spigot connects here. Of course, washing up, look on that. Oh god. Don't need to waste half of it in the sink. Right, here goes, the bit we all love. Because I love seeing how these machines look. She does sound a bit like fireworks earlier. I've got incredibly grubby hands and I'm about to go out after this goes in. And then when I come back later we'll do the maintenance wash. I think we'll pour the thing in the drawer. Now, that's in. Yes. Got on level feet. However, thankfully, unlike Zanussi Electrolux machines, the feet are at the front here. Right there. As you remember, the WM641W that I had didn't have the rear feet. They are, we're in. It does annoy me about that filter. That actually looks nice. It annoys me about the filter, but we're going to look for one. Oh, wow. That doesn't look too bad. Space there, space there. Nicely signed. Beautiful. Okay. Leave that to air, leave that slightly to air. Oh, good. Yeah, the door, I fitted the door hinge back solidly now, so you don't want to stay the water in that. Right, that's all until we come back. Barbara's going to go out. She's going to get her. Show you what I actually do. I don't think I've ever shown you guys what I do to move the machines. So, I've got one of these. I advise getting these if you have a similar situation to me. From B&Q, they're about, I think they're about 20 odd. But they take up to like 200 kilograms they can take up to. So like, I mean, that could take a mealer on it. Right. So I always think about the direction I want this to go in. With me, with the board, it's always the handle at the front, so I can hold the machine and pull it over my doorstep. This is why moving machines has become so much easier. Doesn't mean I will be getting a mealer anytime soon. I'm still thinking a mealer was here. Moving these, however, has always been a nightmare to me. I absolutely hate moving 9.5 series. Especially after what's happened with Barbara. Right, so let's put it this way. So I'll move her this way. Get the board. So remember, this handle at the front has to be where the front of the machine is. Because you always want to pull the machine towards you rather than push away, because you can then stop the machine from falling. Going forward, the machine just falls forward. So what I do is tilt the machine. Remember, if you're holding a 9.5, never ever hold it by the plastics. Always hold it by something metal. I slide this under, just about there. Now also be careful because I'm not wearing any shoes. And then tilt and hand this on there. So in the front of the machine, the handle is there. So I could pull it, or I could even attach something and pull it that way. When I move that to my door, so much easier to move. and then all I do is, by pulling it over the doorstep, by pulling the trolley over the doorstep, the machine comes down on the other side, still on that, and I just push the machine into the storage. There's no taking off, drop down, because that was what was damaging the paint, and it was doing a lot of, it's what's caused a lot of this marking at the front, bottom. Right, so Barbara blocks the Beko for a bit, but that's it. Just going to go outside, into storage, and yeah, we finished the Dreft liquid as well. So after that, Barbara, there is something else she can do, a throw that Mum's given me, but I'll do that at a later date. I'm just doing a maintenance wash now. Machine hits 78 degrees. We're just draining out now. How good is that draining? That's quite slow. I wish there was a way I could have gotten that. Wow, that's really cleaned itself up, that has. There was a coin in the pump at one point. There'll be like an intermediate spin here. The brushes are quieting down a little bit as well, but it's lovely and hot. Can't wait to do a load of washing in this. Now we'll give the seal a wipe, and if there's still mould in the seal, we'll go with the bleach again, and I'll just put it on a rinse and spin the next day. And I'll keep doing that as we go along. Main wash didn't actually take that long. So I've got it set to what I think is going to be 1100 RPM, because this is like infinite, this is. You hear the spin. Yeah. It's got the same drum as the EcoCam models, the one that we filmed at Dorian's that later went to Charlie. I love the double clicks you get on this. The water was a little bit grey, but it wasn't too bad actually. A quick bit of spin. It really does accelerate quickly, this does. Oh, it's doing a slow ramp up here. But on the spin only it went up really quick. Oh, a little progressive spin. I like that. It sounds really powerful at 1400 too. There we go. Okay. Finished. Oh, far more cleaner. Does need a bit more scrubbing. But what I'll do is before I go tonight, because I'm on night shift, I will put some what shall I call it? I will put some bleach in the door seal, scrub it in, and then leave it to settle. And we'll do that. We'll go through the programs now. Right, so starting off, I've got the manual here as well. So there's no, obviously on these Bekos, there's no off position. It's literally just switch the machine on, and it is on the cycle already that you want to select. So you have cotton section here. And there's a few more additional programs that this has that the other one didn't have. The WM... I can't remember what the model of that Beko was now. WMA... Was it WM514 something like that? I can't remember what it was. Anyway. So top of the dial is Cotton's 90 with pre-wash, so that's like a heavy soiled cotton cycle, and that will last you 160 minutes, that one. So it's basically a boil wash with an auto pre-wash. Then you've got Cotton's 90 here, which is just Cotton's 90, 150 minutes. Okay. Cotton 60 is 135 minutes. That's not actually, oh, it's 2 hours, so it is more. We know Bekos are longer, but we have the option of a quick wash on this that you can use. Cotton's 40 degrees Celsius is 125. Intensive 60 is 135, so that's the same length as Cotton 60. Just probably means, I believe it's probably a Cotton 60 with an extended wash, main wash to it. And you've got, look, baby and toddler clothing at 65 degrees Celsius. I've never ever seen a cycle advertised at 65. That one is 160 minutes. Okay, then on to the delicates. Oh no, you've got mini 30 here, so it's a 30 minute, probably 30 degree cycle, will that be? Yeah, less soiled, that's all like freshen up. Then we have the delicate section. You've got delicates 40, which is 66 minutes. Delicates 30 degrees Celsius, that is at, what is that, 60 minutes, 1 hour. Then you've got drain only, or pump, 2 minutes, so basically 2 minutes of draining, and spin only, that'll last you obviously 6 minutes. Spin program, and then you've got your rinse and spin, which that should just be, it's probably going to be a final rinse and spin, not like the Zanussi, which did 3 rinses. Hand wash cycle here is hand wash 30 at, it's 66 minutes long. Now you've got your woolens, now you're cold, so they've put the lowest temperature first. So wool cold and wool 40, they are both, well, you've got 66 minutes for the 40 cycle and 55 for the cold. I'd like to see how the wool cycle operates for this, because we didn't get to see that with the other Beko. You've got Duo 40, this is something that the other one didn't have. What is that one meant to be? Normal soiled, light cotton and light linen sensitive to heat, 95 minutes. Then you've got your synthetic cycle here, synthetics 30 at, how long is that? 90 minutes, it's an hour and a half. 100 minutes of synthetics 40, and synthetics 60 is 110 minutes. But look at this, you've also got synthetic 60 with pre-wash, so that's a heavy soil, heavy synthetics. That one is 125 minutes. Of course, yeah. So then your spin speed dial. Now again, this is very similar to the other Beko. There's a few subtle differences. It's basically all the way up to from 600, 800, 1000, 1200 and 1400. However, it is not infinite, because I did have it here, it still only did 1000 RPM. But it is not adjustable while the machine is spinning, so we can't play with the spin on this, sadly. It would have been fun to. Let's move over to the options. We have here, I'm going to get up these option buttons as well, because function buttons. So I like the big chunky on-off switch. It's very old school. I do like that about this machine, and I like the fact we've got lights on these. So start, pause, of course, press start, press once to pause, hold down for about 3 seconds to cancel your program, and then select the new one. Quick wash here, it just shortens the wash. It doesn't say by how long, but I know this is very useful for machines like this, because they do have very long cycles. So a lot of my cycles I do when I'm not filming will be done with that. You've got extra rinse, so I'm presuming this machine does 2. This machine did 2 rinses, I think. No, this is 3 rinses on the con cycle, so we do 4 with that. And an anti-crease. Chosen, please don't, yeah. Oh, a special wash and spinning profile. I'm presuming, though, it does lower the spin speed, maybe. I'm not sure on that one. And of course, on top, you've got your wash indicator lights ready. That comes on when you first start the machine. Then you've got wash, so that will be your pre-wash and main wash. Rinses all the way through. And then you've got your spin for your final spin and end, and child lock is enabled. And you've also got a time delay here of up to 9 hours. To enable child lock, you hold down the quick wash and extra rinse buttons. Now there is presumably a service mode on this, but I do not know how to get into it on this one, neither did I know with the other one. The other Beko had a big chunky square on and off button on the right hand side of it. This is a more sort of smoothened out version. I quite like it a lot more than that one. I have discovered, however, there is a slight leak from the door seal. I don't know whether it's just the way the door seal sits on this, because the door seal's a little mouldy here, but like it just needs cleaning up. But there is a leak underneath, and I'm presuming it might be the tub. But I'd rather than replace a tub seal on this, because it looks like I know how I'm going to fix that. But yeah, so this machine is now ready for maiden wash, and we're complete. Just got to find that. That is annoying me, but I can deal with it because it's a temporary machine. Temporary machines are not subject to the rules, or most of the rules, that my permanent collection ones have. So if this was a collection machine and I didn't have a filter cover, the machine would not be being used. I'd be waiting for that to be complete. The only rule that applies to the temporary machines is the rules that apply is the same washing rules about what cycles, what goes on, apart from film, yeah. Maximum spin speed for all programs, and obviously the thing with washer dryers, that washer dryers must always be used as a washer dryer. Other than that, I am looking forward to this. The final spin on this is quite interesting because it does ramp up quite quickly, and the motor sounds so powerful at 1400. So I think it's the same motor as the other one that we had, but hopefully this one turns out better. No gashes on the door glass yet, but we look to have very solid suspension in this one. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope you're going to enjoy this new machine. Hopefully this is the last one we do before we hit 8,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.